Cold blood.
Okay, we are back. S&MPlays, the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles, and we are going to solve this fucking case.
He's not guilty.
You ready, babe?
Yeah.
Let's do this.
This is unbelievable. How can this be happening? We had her, but now, is she really going to get away with it?
Nope.
The way she destroyed the evidence was obscene. She should go to jail.
Ryanosuke!
Yes?
We've come this far, but now you're the only one left who can finish the job.
What do you mean, Rikazuma?
We've lost a vital piece of evidence, it's true. So if there are any clues left for us to use now, they must be in your head.
In my head.
You told me before that your powers of observation were the one thing that you could really depend on.
Well, yeah, sure. Sorry. I didn't manage to notice that this woman was a foreigner with a swan on her head.
So think back again now. Try to remember every last detail about the scene that day. Everything you saw, everything you felt, every color, every smell. Gray.
What I saw, what I
Meat.
felt. Suit, buttons,
Every color.
blood. Fork?
Blood!
Oh, okay, so now it gives us fucking color?
Yeah.
Really? Come on! This is bullshit!
Yeah, but he thought back to it. And his, powers of observation.
It's Kazuma, right? Somewhere in this vibrant memory of this scene in my head.
That sounds like a song. Is that a song?
No.
Scene, not the words, but the way you said it.
Could be another clue to expose this side.
There's a clue. There's always a clue. Always do that.
Actually, Kazuma, I think I might have something. Thinking back over everything I saw, I think I might have uncovered another clue.
Another clue. Come on. Haha! You always have something up your sleeve, don't you, Ryanosuke?
Yeah, you.
Yeah, come on then. Let's wipe this smug smile off that English woman's face with some evidence.
Yeah! Alright! I can't wait! Alright. Been niggling me for a while.
What?
That something feels amiss in my memories of that day.
You getting old?
Whatever this could be the key to arriving the truth about all this. The animal is arising.
Whoa, what the fuck?
It's here somewhere. This clue that shows who Dr. Wilson's real killer must have been is...
The blood.
The blood.
The blood! You're
Wait.
right! Ah, good gracious!
Wait. Yeah?
Inspector Sanaga, answer me this!
Yeah, what is it?
Ugh, he's still miles away. Probably thinking about that bottle being smashed, fucking her in the alley. Alright. As you've said a number of times now, you strive for perfection in your investigations, don't ya?
Absolutely.
Oh, wait.
I wonder, therefore, if perhaps you took anything else from the scene of the crime? Like, for instance, the plate of steak that you took to the victim's table that day. Wait a minute. Where are you going? Where are you going with this, little boy? It's just a memory that's been troubling me, Miss Brett. What memory? I saw the scene shown in this photographic print with my own eyes that day. And I saw that on the wooden base of the plate that the steak was served on was a splattering of blood.
I already get where he's going with this. I already get it. I already know. If I'm right, then slap my ass, call me Sally.
What, from the waiter's blood?
No, dude. Nah, dude.
She smeared it?
No, she shot him when he was paralyzed, right?
Yeah.
He was facing her when he picked up the gun. She shot him, and he was paralyzed. Then turned him around once
Ryunosuke was in front of him.
And Ryunosuke was shoved in the pantry, remember?
Yeah, that he said
was
about
turned
the pantry.
around. So and it says that that the bullet didn't pass through. So the blood couldn't have gone backward. The only possible way is if he was shot and the blood went forward.
Oh, shit. Okay, I
So
get it. It went on the
this would mean that she shot
him.
Because she was facing him.
Oh, really? And what of it?
Oh, we got you, red-handed bitch.
Obviously, that must have happened when you shot the professor.
What's under that glove? A red fucking hand? Yeah.
No, that can't be the case. Take a good look at the photograph and then relative position of everything there. The plate of steak is almost directly behind the victim. Can I repeat myself?
Yeah.
If I'm supposed to have shot Dr. Wilson in the chest from the front, should I repeat? There's no way that the blood of the victim could have ended up directly behind him.
Whoa.
Ah!
Yes. For blood to have made it onto the plate, it implies the plate was between the victim and the shooter. Which means the shooter must have been sitting opposite the professor, as you were. Giselle Brett.
I beg your pardon.
Yeah.
This is beyond ridiculous. Fabricated nonsense. And this court seriously expected to believe something that the accused has apparently just remembered seeing.
Hold it.
This could be the moment that my entire career in the police force has been leading to.
See, he's actually a good guy.
Inspector, you mean?
He's a good guy, but he's kind of dumb. You know?
Yes, I took the plates in the interest of preserving evidence from the scene of the crime. I took it, meat and all, and I don't care if they call me a crime scene thief because of it.
You did what?
I took the steak that you have been eating, Miss Brett. I took the steak that the sergeant had been eating. And I did it all in the name of justice.
Yeah, dude, I love you, man. Thanks. You weirdo.
Then we can find out for sure whether or not there's a blood stain on Miss Brett's plate.
Yes.
We must examine it now!
Get it. Go get it, boy. Go get it, man. I like this guy. You know, he's kind of weird, coughing up blood, but...
Inspector, the court wishes to examine the plate off the victim's table immediately.
Yes, sir.
Here you are.
Amen. Sorry for the delay. Amen.
The fucking amen thing. That was
Here's what
nuts.
you ordered. The steak.
Well, what about the blood? Of course there isn't.
Quickly, Inspector, the blood, man! The blood!
The blood, man.
Show the court, man!
Was he Jamaican now?
Yeah. Of course. Examine the plate at your leisure.
Okay. Okay, there's no blood on it. Ugh.
No blood. No blood anywhere. But no, that's impossible!
Impossibly.
I know.
I saw it, I'm sure of it. It was right there on the table in the front.
Right? Jesus.
What an unbecoming expression, little boy.
Dude, I'm... squawk your ass out of the courtroom and into
this is why
prison.
I always say you can't trust what the Japanese tell you.
You know what? Fuck you bitch. You can't trust what your fucking queen tells you. Sorry, listeners out there.
This is government stuff. Ah!
Ugh.
I couldn't agree more. In this case of disgrace to the Empire.
I believe we may finally have reached a conclusion in this trial.
Let's hope so. This let's pretend attempt at courtroom proceeding is painful to watch. But I do promise to do my best to forget all about it when it's over.
Ugh.
Ha!
Yeah. He doesn't deserve.
If the sorry-looking accused wishes to examine again, be my guest!
I'll examine.
What the plea I saw or thought is just a figment of my memory.
Can I examine from here? Oh shit!
Oh!
That's the fucking gold coin that the old man was trying to find. And he said that the sergeant stole it.
Stealing. Oh, fuck.
So this is the sergeant's steak.
This is a crazy fucking game.
This is the sergeant's steak. This isn't her steak.
I was looking up the writers the other day. What in the world is this?
I think it's a Koban coin. Yeah. And the hallmark is from the Hoei era, I believe.
No, I don't know. I don't. I mean, what is it doing there? Wait, did you say it was Hoei Koban?
Nah, sorry.
Yes, and apart from the meat juices, it looks to be in good condition. I imagine it's very valuable.
This isn't the first time today there has been a talk of this shit.
I've heard of pearls before, swine, but I've never heard of bullion in boil. I don't know what that means.
And I don't think you ever will again. Please, Kazuma, help me. Help me.
Yeah. I certainly never expected to find a precious coin underneath this thick cut of meat. Yeah.
And
it's from the Hoei area too. That would make it really quite valuable.
It's very well marinated in the juices as well. Look.
What, are you thinking of eating it?
No. But the next time I order a steak at an expensive restaurant, one thing's for sure. My heart's going to be racing as I lift up meat and peer underneath for a prize.
I think you might have the wrong end of the stick on this one, Reinosuke.
A Koban coin underneath a steak. There's only one logical explanation.
Right? Okay, so is that it? Yeah, okay, well I examined it. Okay, cool.
This is it now. I've lost.
Reinosuke, it's not over yet. Not until the final gavel. Never stop believing in yourself. Keep looking forward no matter what.
Believe in myself, really?
I did examine it.
As the evidence requested by the defense has not been shown to problematic in any way. I presume any further examination of evidence in this trial will be unnecessary. Does the defense have any objection?
That bloodstain. Oh.
That bloodstain was going to clinch the trial for me. And this plate.
There's another clue, and I just saw it.
Ha! Your Excellency, please wait. This plate of beef is hiding another clue. Another clue that will reveal the shocking truth. The only thing that's shocking here is your unhealthy fascination with beefsteak.
Everyone loves it.
Your Excellency, I think I've made myself clear, haven't I? I will not be able to turn a blind eye to any more unnecessary procrastination in this trial.
I'm sorry, Miss Brett, but we must ensure a thorough examination of the evidence. I don't give a fuck about your swan.
Or your fucking tea party, bitch.
Okay, we need to I want everyone out of my fucking courtroom. Fuck!
I see. As a newly affirmed ally of my country, that's still your position, is it? Thank you, Your Excellency.
Counsel for the defense, you will now clearly show the court to what you are alluding.
Well.
How do you lift it? Left. Oh.
Yeah, I click it and then. Yeah, it's the Koban coin from the, yeah.
Oh.
I just thoroughly fucking...
Ding, ding.
Got it.
Got it.
Why is he British?
Good gracious, that's...
Koban. What on earth?
Well...
Miss Brett, this is in fact a beefsteak that you ordered at a restaurant on the day in question, is it? Tell me, why is there an old coin seemingly hidden underneath the meat?
Squawk.
What a ridiculous question! How should I know? I've never seen that thing before in my life. I don't know what this is, but I have no part of it. I fail to see how this is relevant. A coin under the meat? That could simply have been careless mistake by the chef in a moment of distraction.
No, don't be absurd. We're supposed to believe that this happened by accident in the kitchen? A rare Hoye Koban just happens to be hidden underneath that piece of steak? If this turns out to be irrelevant to the case, I'll rip up my ticket to Great Britain right now.
He's right. It can't be a coincidence. Your Excellency.
Yes, Counsel.
I rare just happens to be hidden underneath that piece of steak. If this turns out to be irrelevant to the case, I'll give up my lawyer job right now. By all means, don't let us stop you. No one invited you anyway.
Yeah, shut up.
Perhaps, little boy, you should realize that it is you who is irrelevant.
Fuck you.
Even though I'm the one on trial here. Ugh. The point is, the essential that we ask the owner of this coin if he can explain what it's doing underneath that thing.
The owner?
Yes, it's obvious. There's only one person it can belong to. The owner of the Koban was found underneath the beefsteak is...
This old jittery brittle bones.
Yeah. Obviously, it can only be the antique stealer and owner of Rasute Kadobawashika-san. Kabebit is the medba.
Mr. Cucumber something?
Honestly, these ridiculous Japanese names are quite... Girl. It's hard for me too.
Ah, yes. The old man who testified earlier alongside the military sergeant, correct?
Yeah.
Yes, Your Excellency.
I remember him saying that he was up to something with this Koban coin when it happened, at exactly the moment the gun was fired. Flashback. The gunshot interested me not. I was far too busy on the floor. Yes.
Too busy on the floor. Sorry, what were you doing?
Sucking. Hunting for treasure in the bowels of a man. Oh my god. Indeed, the Koban, my prized coin.
Aw.
Aw, right? I hope he lives forever.
This is... that... tell me.
No. Please, be some of that pet. I don't like him.
Me neither.
Which is why I'm asking to bring the cup back to the witness stand so we can ask him.
Officer, bring both witnesses that testified earlier back in here. Now.
Fuck.
Moment, silly. Come on, let's go. Oh, you bunch of chumps.
Can't believe we come back around to that pair again. But I have a hunch, a strong hunch, that if we chase down the real significance of this Koban, we'll find that it's okay. I love it in a case.
Okay, bring him in.
That's
Bring him
his
in.
mind,
Bring him
okay?
in. Let's do this.
Sorry, I don't know why
I
I
know there's
clapped.
4. Jesus
Ow.
Christ. Ow. Oh. What's this all about? Why have I been called up again? Don't you realize that it's dinner time for the little baby Ido?
Ah, when my son's belly is empty, he's fiercer than a pack of wolves. Exploited by the police we were, like miserable dogs, forced by false witnesses. Oh, I just want to end it all right here now. And when cast from this courtroom myself, I became a ruined man in a trice, a worthless, withered antique. Nothing more have I to say. The sun has set on this Rasute shop owner's existence.
Be that as it may, Korekuka-san, something has come to a light that requires your clarification. As far as your Rasute memories...
Yes, that's it! That's the one to fairy man! I'm sorry.
It's fine, it's fine, it's fine.
It was splendid for his holy treasure that my rusty bones managed to misplace that fateful day.
I'm too invested. I'm sorry.
It's fine.
It can't be! As I thought.
Young man, enlighten this decrepit old fool. Put me out of my misery, please. Where was my treasure? Where was it?
I'm not sure if that was dropped anywhere.
We found your coin sandwiched between a beefsteak and his plate, soaking in the seasoned man's juices. Meats juices.
Sandwiched? Soaking? Seriously?
Clearly, it could have fallen there by accident, which means somebody must have hidden it there on purpose.
Somebody concealed my holy treasure between a slab of meat and a metal plate. God, who would do such a thing? Such an unreasonable thing?
Da 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 da.
Excuse me. Could I say something?
Yes, of course.
Proceed, Inspector Sonaga. Oh, God. I mentioned this earlier. I'm a child, but I was working undercover in the restaurant in order to investigate another case.
Yes, that's right. The secret undercover operation.
Yeah, probably.
La Carnival is a high-class Western cuisine restaurant. It attracts wealthy diners, including many foreigners. Recently, there's been a run of similarly executed thieves targeting the restaurant's rich clientele. A number of such incidents have been reported to the police bureau. Wicked.
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 We wanted to nip the case in its ass quickly, especially with so many foreigners being affected, if you get it.
So that's why you were set
Under the covers?
Yes, I took on the job of a waiter at the restaurant in order to flush out the criminal. It seems likely that this...
Wait, did he... I'm sorry, I don't know.
So unbeknownst to us, there was a master thief at work in the restaurant, bless you, on a regular basis. The place was already the scene of several crimes, it seems.
I don't know about the master thief part, but the identity of the person who's stolen hid Purakuka-san's Koban is all too clear. What?
What? Clank.
I think the court would like to hear the defense's view on this matter. Tell us who is the terrible scoundrel that stole the criminal.
It's obviously him, because they were talking about how he wanted, he was, dining with him, and he was like, maybe he took it? Yeah.
Yeah. Obviously, it could only be you. Sergeant Ayasalosa!
Whoa! How? How dare you monster!
Monster?
I stole that Koban, did I? I'm the master thief of La Carnival, am I? You're seriously accusing me of these crimes, cadet? But it wasn't me! It was Ido! Ido is the mastermind behind all this!
Ugh. The baby, really?
You would push the blame for your crimes onto your own son, an innocent little baby? It's you who's the monster. Okay?
Damn. Oh shit. Ooh. Clippity clop, clippity clop, clippity 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 clop. Nice, dude. I love you. Oh fuck.
Oh, yeah, bitch.
What the fuck? Nippon Imperial Army Sergeant Iyasanosa preparing to stand down in Supreme Court. Sir.
Why is this baby? What the fuck?
I don't know, but wow.
Oh, that sound.
Do any of you know of the extraordinarily low wages the Nippon Imperial Army pays those it expects to keep our country safe?
I understand that a temporary increase in taxation owing to the recently ended conflicts remains in place. And I have heard it's hard for low-ranking soldiers to make a living. Yes.
Huh! All I want is to put a hot meal on the table for my son.
That's why you were stealing things at the restaurant?
The place is heavy with money! Every 3 days, I'd go there to do reconnaissance for a target. And I'd enjoy chomping my way through a good steak at the same time.
It sounds like he doesn't bother with a knife and fork even, which is worryingly believable.
And your target that day was the old man in his koban?
Yes, sir. He was an easy mark. I slipped the coin into my pocket without any trouble at all.
A veritable phantom thief you are.
I was all set to leave the steak. I was halfway through devouring when it happened. Bang!
Yes, when the professor was shot.
I knew that if the police conducted a search and found the coin in my pocket, I'd be finished. I know too. So I hid the incriminating evidence as fast as I could. On the double-double, I slipped it under the steak. Hoping that I'd be able to rendezvous with it again at a later date.
Oh my god.
This is ridiculous. Perhaps you could carry on this absurd prattling in your own time. Well, Miss Brett? Oh, of course, dear lady, of course. How rude of us. I'm quite sure there's no need to detain any longer at all.
Oh, not with the arm thing. Ah, I hate you.
Many of these esteemed gentlemen,
No,
please
fuck it, I'm
be
skipping it.
Indeed. The theft of the koban was clearly perpetrated by this baby saddled sergeant. I would certainly appear to be unrelated to Dr. Wilson's murder.
Of course it is.
No, it has...
Hiding a coin under a lump of meat. The sheer nonsense of such an idea astounds me. Nonsense it is. It is it.
Oh, well, oof.
And as well for picking up your steak and biting into it without using a knife and fork. It's beyond nonsense. It's pure madness.
Like...
Very well, now that all questions concerning this witness's testimony have been answered, I see no further justification for detaining her.
I do.
Miss Brett, you are free to leave.
We all do. We know.
Thank you, Your Excellency. Good luck, everyone.
Fuck you.
And good day.
No.
Ryunosuke, what's the matter with you? This is no time for daydreaming.
Oh, no, it's just something about Miss Brett parting words there got me thinking. I can't work out what exactly was something she just started with me. I feel like there was a contradiction in there somewhere, something that quite at all, I didn't quite...
If that's the case, don't just stand there thinking. Make your voice heard.
Sorry?
You can think later, but if you don't call out now, it'll be too late. The trial will be over.
Hold it!
Wait, Miss Brett! What is it now? I'm afraid, just one last time, there's something I'd like to ask you. I'd like you to explain the contradiction in your parting words from just a few moments ago. What are you talking about? What contradiction?
I'm skipping him.
Well, these parting words are you're talking about, Ryunosuke? What parting words?
I didn't quite have a lump of meat, it astounds me. And as far as picking up your steak and biting into it without using a knife and fork, it's beyond nonsense. It's pure madness.
Yes, I'm right. What she said exposed an undeniable contradiction.
What? I don't know.
I'm going to need evidence. If Miss Brett's words really are whatever, just fucking prove it.
What? Without using a knife and fork.
There's a knife and fork on the table.
Oh, yeah.
It has the fucking markings on there.
Yeah, exactly.
Take that!
The photograph print of the scene taken immediately after the incident occurred.
What's interesting in the plate of steak that you can see on the victim's table?
The steak that Miss Brett had been eating before the professor was killed. Yes, go on.
More accurately, Your Excellency, the steak was on the victim's table just before the professor was killed. Now you're just splitting hairs. Not true. Doesn't something about the steak strike you as very unnatural? Unnatural? What on earth do you mean? It's extremely obvious. I'm talking about the shape of the edge where it's been eaten. I see you've noticed it too, Miss Brett.
Notice what exactly, Counselor?
Just a few moments ago, Miss Brett claimed no Englishman could even contemplate picking up a steak and biting into it without using a knife and fork. Of course she did. She's a refined English gentlewoman herself. Then take a good look at the steak. In particular, the edge where it's been eaten.
Yeah, chomp.
As you see, there are clearly defined barbaric teeth marks there.
Yeah, the sergeant.
Oh!
It looks like Miss Brett has really realized something.
So, if the witness, as she claims, wouldn't contemplate eating anything without using a knife and fork, there shouldn't be teeth marks in the steak at all. Oh my god, fuck you.
Yeah, fuck you. Fuck you.
Oh, whatever you say, dear lady. As I said, I really must be leaving now.
Oh, she's getting...
Afternoon tea with the Minister of Justice cannot possibly wait any longer. Of course, of course.
Yeah. Shut up.
I've heard enough.
Squawk!
You irritating little spectacle, Samari relic. Some
Samurai.
samurai, I know.
It's just getting into it, I know.
What's the matter, Miss Brett? Have we ruffled your feathers?
Clearly, the witness knows what this means. She's realized the catastrophic implications these teeth marks in the steak have for her.
Ryunosuke, do you know where you're going with this?
Yes.
Of course, dude. Yes, now last it's all come together. Yeah. It's the sergeant. He ate the steak.
The mysterious teeth marks in the steak that... Okay. Reason why the blood stain. Most importantly, the evidence that proves once and for all. Fact action.
I accept that these teeth marks in the steak are a little unnatural, as you put it, Counselor. But what exactly are you suggesting that tells us?
Everything, Your Excellency. everything.
Oh my god.
Yes, I believe that these barbaric teeth marks in the stake here amount to conclusive evidence in this case. Evidence that will prove beyond any doubt who shot Dr. Wilson.
Squawk!
Conclusive evidence. How many times have I heard that today? You wouldn't know the meaning of the phrase. Typical Japanese empty threat.
How can you be so sure?
Oh, it's quite simple. If you really had such conclusive evidence, you would have presented it to the court a long ago. Actually, the evidence I'm talking about hasn't been brought before the court yet. Hasn't been? What? But just because it hasn't been shown yet, doesn't mean that the evidence does not exist.
Oh man.
That is absurd.
I don't want to skip him. That's all I want to
I
do.
don't, but there is someone who does have it. Someone in this very courtroom. And if that person is willing to submit the piece of evidence I'm referring to, I will solve every remaining mystery about this case.
Yeah.
Very well. I had a feeling.
Yeah. Who's to reveal the truth about this whole affair? Hold on, wait. I skipped the guy.
Yeah. I would say Ada. No, the waiter.
It's him. It's him.
Take that!
Counsel, I'm disappointed.
Ah. Fuck. Okay.
Why would it?
Now we come this far. There's nothing more to say. There's one person provided us with evidence, but you plenty of clues for them around the answer. Okay. This is the last act of the trial. You have to act center stage. Okay. Who possesses the conclusive evidence that will reveal the truth?
The
about this?
waiter or the woman?
That's true. Yeah.
The answer is obvious. It's Inspector Hussam. What?
I have it?
Yes.
You think I've been withholding conclusive evidence? That's...
No. I'm not saying that. Everyone's attention have been focused on the stake with the teeth marks.
Yes.
Okay. Come on.
Now, earlier this afternoon, Sergeant Nosa told the court the following. I'd enjoy chopping my way through a good steak. And as well as I admitting to stealing Curio's coin, he told us that he slipped it under the steak.
You watch a cadet. I'm a superior officer.
Sergeant Nosa, could you please confirm something for me? Was the stake that you put the coin under, in fact, your own stake?
Teen Shun! Affirmative, of course. I might be a soldier in Imperial and Nippon Army, but still. I'm not brave enough to ask a foreign general lady if she'd mind manhandling her meal to... Yeah.
In other words, the stake that the detective submitted as evidence earlier was in fact Sergeant Nosa's meal. This plate has been taken from the victim's table.
Objection.
Yet the gentlewoman doesn't take bites out of her steak, nor did she have any opportunity to steal the coin. Of course I didn't steal it. To even suggest such a thing would be an affront to entire British Empire.
Well then, how do you explain this paradox?
Exactly. Surely you're not going to suggest that the sergeant switched two steaks to the...
Well, you just said it. You just said it, bro. Ooh! You just fucked up. You fucked up.
Oopsie poots. You did switch the plates?
Well, after it happened, bang! When I saw the civilian and had been murdered right in front of my eyes like that, I panicked. As I said, I immediately lifted the stake and hid the coin underneath it.
But then when the waiter announced he was an undercover policeman, I thought I'd had it. If he decided to investigate the slab of meat, that'd be it. I'd be getting marching on my orders. So when the cadet here was arrested and taken off to a kitchen, I seized my chance.
Skrrr.
With military precision and timing, I switched my steak with the one on the foreign lady's table.
What? You can't have. I never saw you do such a thing.
It was called Operation Lightning Bolt. There was no time for strategic planning.
This guy's fucking crazy.
It was do or die, I tell you. So yes, I did what had to be done.
Unbelievable.
However, fear not, Prosecutor Song.
What now?
I swear on the brass buttons on my uniform. This is all I did, sir.
All you did, that's plenty, Sergeant. So if Sergeant knows to switch the plates over, it means he took Miss Brett's steak and the plate it was on back to his own table.
Yes, that follows.
Inspector Hosonaga.
Yes.
Earlier in this trial, you told the court this. You said that you had not only taken Miss Brett's steak after the incident, but also the sergeant's. That to preserve evidence, you've taken both.
Oh, she's wretched.
That's correct.
Then please present it to the court now.
Duh.
The plate that was actually on the victim's table at the precise moment he was shot.
Shut up. Fuck
How
you.
can that possibly tell us now? I mean, I could code slab a tough meat. It can't have the slightest bearing on this case.
Objection!
On the case, I just fucked that up.
No. No. You're wriggling your way out of this time, lady.
I beg you,
Oh my
give
God.
me pardon.
She's wreathing in pain. Surely you're not that forgetful. Surely you remember the reason why this steak pan promises to prove such a problem for you, no?
You're the ones who decided it was a problem, not me.
The reason the defense asked to see the plate was to confirm something the defendant remembers seeing.
Thinks he remembers. I'm quite sure what I saw, Miss Brett. On the side of the plate that the table was directly behind Dr. Wilson, there was a clear splattering of blood from the gunshot wound from the victim's chest.
I believe the defendant's memory serves him well. And now we have the evidence to prove it. The plate you were eating from, Miss Brett.
Shiver me timber.
Let us not... Yeah, okay.
And oh, please.
Present the beefsteak. Yeah, come on. Oh my god.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Okay, so, amen. Sorry.
There's the blood.
Here's the other steak in its plate. Please, feel free to examine it.
Yeah, the fucking blood. And it's cut.
The blood stain is clear as be visible. Look. Now this makes everything clear. The blood you can see on the side of the plate shows that all the moment the victim was shot, facing the table with his back to me.
Ha! In other words, it's impossible for Naruhodo-san to have shot the victim.
It can't be. In fact, there's only one person who could possibly have shot Dr. Wilson from the front. I'm sure everyone knows by now who that person is. That's right. Miss Giselle Brett.
Yep. Dance!
Fuck you.
It's you. Fuck you. Oh, she's gonna crack.
Outdone by a Japanese. Me? By a Japanese scoop? No. No. Sorry.
Squawk!
I don't like her either.
Yeah, bitch.
Quack! Quack!
What the fuck? What the hell? Okay.
Oh my god. Oh my god, what the fuck is
Send
happening?
me the heaven. Fuck did that just-
What?
I'm sorry, my bird just had babies. Please excuse my little outburst. I briefly lost my composure.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Most unbecoming behavior for an English gentleman. Forgive me.
Well, Miss Brett, I think it's time you told the court that actually happened that day the truth this time.
Oh, gladly, Your Excellency. It was I who took the professor's life using Curare. As you surprise, I chose that particular day for one very important reason. The professor had a dental appointment for the extraction of one of his teeth in the morning.
Yes. So you plan to kill the professor knowing that no trace of poison would be found in his water? Because Curare is unheard here of Japan.
Yes, of course. I never intended to remain at the restaurant for long as I did. I only needed to see the professor take one tiny sip of his water and it would be all over. I would place the steak I had ordered in front of him to make it appear as though he has been dining alone, and leave immediately. However, before any of that happened, there was one unexpected visible at the professor's table. That would be me, I suppose. Yes, you. Who else?
Hey.
Such a trifling matter, but the fact that you decided to come over to greet the professor meant that I had lost my chance to slip away unnoticed. In due course, the professor took a sip of his water and was paralyzed. I made sure he was sitting in his chair such that he wouldn't fall. There was no going back at that point, so Okay.
Yeah. A plan to pin Dr. McPilson's murder on this innocent man?
I happened to know that the professor always carried a gun. I decided to use that fact to my advantage.
Oh.
And my own pistol concealed under my skirts.
Right.
Under. So I was right. There were two guns.
Yes.
And then I finished my coffee and I got up to leave. That's when I noticed the professor's gun, which you had presumably placed on the floor. Place where you were sure that I would notice it. And everything went according to plan. You noticed the gun as I intended.
Huh?
And then, just as you bent down to pick it up,
Bang.
that's when you shot the professor with your own gun. Even though at that point he was already dead. Naturally, the gunshot caused a commotion, at which point the waiter appeared.
Obviously, I assume Naraho-san was the culprit, and I took him to the pantry that adjoins the kitchen and locked him inside.
That's when I took the opportunity to turn the professor in his chair around.
Because, of course, you need to make it look like the defendant had shot Dr. Wilson from where you picked up the gun.
Okay, take her to jail. Take her to prison. She admitted it. With her squawking ass. There you have it. So I didn't mean to skip.
That is the entirety of my misdemeanor.
More like felony?
Oh,
Your Excellency,
yes.
I wonder. Might I speak with you in a private later?
I shall call on you.
What?
Thank you. Good day then, everyone. I hope you can forgive me, Naraho-san.
What? What?
It would seem this trial has finally run its course. I presume the prosecution is in.
This can't be. Tatsuta Achi does not lose. Not the likes of this rookie student!
You'd better start getting used to tough opposition.
Ugh! Ryunosuke Naruto!
What? Yes?
This insult to the Achi family name will never be forgotten.
You've become conceited with age, Council, but the old have to stand aside to make way for the new.
No, fuck you.
It's the way of the world. May you never forget that. Ha! Slang, slang, die! Yeah. What the fuck?
That was sick.
That was pretty
Good
dope.
job, babe.
Good job. Yeah, thanks.
1,000 millennia may pass, and still the Aochi clan will never measure up to the Naruhodo clan.
This trial in the Supreme Court of Japan will, I believe, go down in history as the start of a new chapter in our country's judicial system. Despite being someone as accused, you, Ryunosuke Naruto, presented an excellent case.
I thank you, Your Excellency.
The use of evidence and deduction and unravel the truth in the modern methodology. After all, it has only been a few short decades since our country opened its doors to a wider world. But the Western ideas of science are rapidly gaining acceptance here. We need to get down to business.
Yeah.
For investigations, new procedures of the justice. A new future of law awaits, but what it will look like, I cannot begin to imagine. That is for the young to pursue.
Yes.
Kazuma Asogi?
Yes.
After this trial, you are set to embark of a journey of I'm just really in
Yeah.
the fuck.
I know.
To the Illustrations British Empire. Learn all you can. Absorb everything of the wider world that you are able to.
Nice.
And do not forget to fulfill the mission imposed upon you.
I understand, Your Excellency.
What was that about? What do you look so grave all of a sudden?
Never mind.
As for you, Ryunosuke Naruto,
Oh, yes?
in you, I sense, how can I put it, unusual potential.
Yeah.
I very much look forward to seeing how you carry that onward.
Yeah.
Thank you, Your Excellency.
Fuck yeah.
Can we go kill that bitch?
I don't know what the fuck happened with her.
It is time to deliver the final verdict. I hereby find the defendant, Ryunosuke Naruto, not guilty.
Nice. Fuck yeah, dude. Fuck yeah, confetti, feathers, petals. Yes.
Is he gonna marry the Japanese girl?
I don't know.
This court is now adjourned.
Clank. Oh yeah.
I'm just...
Okay.
Do not show me the fucking swan lady again.
Well, we're gonna end it here, folks. It was a longer episode than usual, but it was just to end this case and show y'all that Ryunosuke is
dope.
dope. And
I'm gonna kill that bitch.
that swan lady's a bitch. So, thanks for hanging around, guys. We'll see you on the next episode
Of something.
of this. And we're gonna fucking start a new case.
Alright!
Alright, guys.
Bye!
Adios.